It's Crime Time Podcast, back with some news. And Alex Murdaugh, guilty as hell. To me, you could tell right from that 911 call was ridiculous. It just sounded so sociopathic. Multiple family members shot multiple times, and just the way he called it in, there wasn't a doubt for a second that this evil bastard did it. Comment if you agree with me on that, like plain and simple. People are just nutty as hell. Isn't it so insane to think that this guy, he's a disgraced attorney. He himself was a lawyer familiar with the law and thought that that was going to work. What a nut. But because he took it to trial, he didn't plead out. He was convicted 2 life sentences or whatever it is without the possibility of parole. He has the right to fight for an appeal, which not that long ago, that appeal was shot down trying to get a new trial. But another person who held the position of authority within the justice system, just like this evil idiot was an attorney, someone else who worked for the court is pretty stupid as well, and she might have just helped this guy out in his appeal.
Supreme Court says it will hear arguments related to the Alec Murdaugh jury tampering case. Blair Sable has been following this case for us since the murders. She's at the First Alert Desk. Blair, this stems back to the jury tampering allegations involving former Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill.
Well, and Murdaugh's lawyers have argued since late last year that Murdaugh didn't receive a fair trial for the murders of his wife and son because of jury tampering by Hill, claiming that she used the trial to promote her book. Now, their request for a new trial was denied in a hearing by former State Chief Justice Jean Toll. We did extensive coverage of that hearing, but now the denial will be considered by the state's highest court. Toll ruled back in January that there was insufficient evidence to grant a new trial, saying that even if Hill told jurors to watch Murdaugh's actions during the trial, the defense failed to prove her comments directly influenced the jurors' decisions. Murdaugh's lawyers claim Toll made the wrong decision and pushed for the Supreme Court to hear the case ahead of an appeal over concerns of significant public interest in the case. Currently, Murdaugh is serving 2 life sentences for the murders. At the Alert Desk, I'm Blair Sable.
So do you hear that? What's her name? Rebecca Hill, former county clerk, tampered with the jury. And, it's a stretch to think that this will work, but you see, it's skipping and going straight to the higher court. The attorneys, knew what they were doing because she was promoting this book. The book got pulled from the shelves when she admitted to plagiarizing part of it, which is just all bad. So not only is we got a idiot, evil, sociopathic former lawyer convicted doing 2 life sentences or whatever, we got a stupid former county clerk, as she resigned after this whole scandal, who thought she was going to promote a book while the case was still ongoing. And she plagiarized part of it and admitted it, and the book got pulled off the shelves. And, to me, it's an open and shut case. Like I said, the 911 call was all I needed to hear. Obviously, when it comes to a court of law, you need more than that. But at the end of the day, if you watch the trial, you watched justice all play out. We saw how it went. He really didn't stand a fighting chance, in my opinion. It was so crazy that the one family member was kind of on his side, though. What was his name? Was it Buster? What a Buster was. But this is worrisome to me because at the end of the day, these attorneys knew what they're doing. What this dummy that got relieved of her job as clerk did is considered greasing the wheels of justice. Will, they push on and hear a new trial? Do they have anything concrete to really push to the judge in this higher court that's going to hear arguments for this appeal to prove or really give the judge to believe that she tried to sway the jury to promote this book and push this book and, hey, I can cut you in on the proceeds or something like that? It's just so idiotic. And again, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. We're just hearing that the court's going to hear this. But this is the kind of BS sometimes that has people walk. We've seen people walk for less. You never know. Say they do argue that there's a new trial and they get something that was admissible in the first case, not admissible in a newer trial. Again, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but you just look at the stupidity of this woman, what she did. She she definitely helped. It's already going to a higher court. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for updates, as well as leave all your opinions and thoughts in the comment section below. But yeah, she helped a disgraced attorney, convicted family killer, brutally killing 2 family members, and then calling in with that bunk ass, no emotion, sociopathic 911 call. She helped this man out because of her own stupid plan. You know, it's crazy. You see what the job market's out there like that, you know what I mean? Good people fighting, trying to get good jobs, and then you see someone who had a good job with the county, great benefits, probably retirement package and all that, and that's not enough for her. She's trying to push this whole book deal. And it's like, if you want to do that, do it the right way when the case is all over with, and make sure everything you're doing is within the realms of the law, because you just helped a convicted killer that you're supposed to, be a part of the legal system, putting him away. You might have just helped this, or again, you did help this guy. We'll see how much help she really gave him. Nothing but idiots, dummies, and sociopaths and greedy morons. What are you going to do? Catch you on the next video.